Good morning, second graders. It is Thursday, April 16th. We're almost to Friday. All right, we're talking still about adjectives and adverbs, and you're probably tired of me saying them, but we're going to go over them today. I'm going to read some sentences with an adverb or an adjective in there. Well, I'm going to add a word, adverb or adjective, so we'll talk about that. For example, we woke up late Saturday morning. We woke up early Saturday morning. Is that an adverb or an adjective? It would be an adverb because it tells how we woke up, when we woke up. Dad was carefully pouring pancake mix on the hot griddle. Carefully tells how he poured, so that is our verb. Max said he could eat 8 pancakes, so pancakes is a noun. He can eat 8. That's how many? That's an adjective. I watched the butter slowly melt on the pancakes. Watched. How did we watch? Slowly. We watched the butter go slowly. My family thinks Dad's pancakes are delicious. Okay. Delicious there is describing Dad's pancakes. And I don't know about you, but it makes us hungry. And I know we're always hungry before lunch, and we usually spend way too much time talking about food. Donuts for you all. I know, it's a hungry time. Hopefully, you've been able to have pancakes over break, maybe. If not, maybe you could ask Mom or Dad to make you some. They're pretty yummy. All right, let's look at our phonics, page 295. Excuse me. Add ER to the adjective when comparing two things, and add EST to the adjective when comparing 2 or more, or 3 or more. Okay, so if there's just 2, I'm going to add the suffix ER. But if I'm comparing 2 or more adjectives, I'm going to add EST. For example, the hog-nosed skunk is the larger, or largest of all skunks in the Grand Canyon. Well, you know there's more than 3 skunks when it says all skunks, so it would be the largest. The next part reminds us adjectives describe nouns and adverbs describe verbs. Adverbs often end in ly. So read the sentence and then circle the correct words. Ranger Hansen greeted us with a cheerful face this morning. Not a cheerfully face this morning. That doesn't sound right. On the back it says, write a class advertisement for a new toy. Write an adjective for each blue noun and write an adverb for each red verb. So you pretend that you've got this fun toy and you're advertising, you're telling people about it. Okay, so it can be funny, silly, exciting, and then you're going to draw a picture of your fun toy. And then number 3 says, read the sentences and circle the correct word in each one. All right, that is language for the day. We move on over to math. We're going to be doing some subtracting today. With money. All right, if Marco saved $7.45 on his trip home, he spent $4.32 on a puzzle book. So how much money did he have left? So Marco saved this money on his trip and he spent some on a puzzle book. So how much does he have left? So we have $7.45 and the puzzle book was $4.32. Well, we can't do that problem in our head. It's easy when it's $5 minus $3, but this one we have to work on it. And I've already mentioned a little bit, but there's some things we have to do whenever it's money, whenever we're subtracting or adding money. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here. I got a dollar sign, which this stuff will be on your paper, but your decimal point is really important. You always wanna make sure if you were writing it out that they line up. Now on the second line here, you don't have to put a dollar sign because right here is a dollar sign and we know we're talking about dollars. So one thing that might help is if you can do it first or after. But if you bring your decimal point down, the decimal point is going to always follow down. You're always going to have 2 numbers. You're not going to have 3 or 4, just 2 numbers after the decimal point. So subtract. Can we take 5 minus 2? Yep, 5 minus 2 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 4 is 3. Don't forget your dollar sign. You have to put your dollar sign in your answers. So make sure you have your decimal point, dollar sign, and he would have $3.13 left. Okay, so let me explain the front of your paper. And then we're going to do some of the problems on the back on the board. So page 297, number 1, write 10,000 more than each number. So you go over to the 10,000. So if you need to, go ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So the 2 isn't there. You just add a 2 to the 1, or add a 1 to the 2, and you'll get 33,674. Okay, so you're just adding a 1 to the 10,000 spot. Okay, so it's 10,000 more. Okay, everything else is zeros. Number 2, write the products of the multiplication twins. 3, find the perimeter of the picture. 4, add and subtract. 5, add, subtract, multiply or divide, add the sign in. 6, Marco and his family took water on their hike. Mark the circle under the measure used for liquids. Number 7, circle the mixed numbers. Number 8, estimate the sums. All right, on the back, I have the first 2 on the board we're going to do, and then I'm going to have you do the third one on your own. So we're going to subtract. So you've seen I have my things lined up. I like to go ahead and put my dollar sign here and my decimal point down here. Oops, extra line there. Okay, my decimal point here so I know it's there. So I look, 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 3, 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then bring my 2 down. So $23.30. Okay, I didn't have to subtract there. I subtracted, I didn't have to borrow. So let's see if we have to borrow on the next one. 9 minus 8, I can do that, that's 1. 2 minus 8, can't do that. So I borrow just like I have been. 8 becomes a 7, the 2 becomes a 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. You want to bring your decimal point down, then you can. 7 minus 2 is 5. And don't forget your dollar sign. Okay, so $5.41. I want you to try the third one on your own. Watch for borrowing. You don't have to, that's what we really have to keep our eyes open now for, is do I have to borrow? Is the number on top smaller than the one on the bottom, or is it bigger? Number 2, Sophia brought a set of Grand Canyon postcards that cost $3. She gave the clerk $5. How much change did she get back? So you just do 5 minus 3 is 2. So $2. Make sure you have a dollar sign. Dad ate 5½ pancakes for breakfast. Marco ate 5 1/3. Who ate the most? Dad. Draw a picture to show the largest number of pancakes. The first pancake is drawn for you. So you're going to draw 5½ pancakes. The one's already there for you, so technically you're drawing 4½. 5, this is how the tents at the campground are arranged. Mark the combination that tells how many tents are in all. All right, and make sure you did lesson 149 today. It's Thursday, so we switch 148's paper will be tomorrow on test day, and this is lesson 149. All right, have an awesome Thursday. It's almost Friday.